What's up, guys? It's Josh from Cardfight Empire here with the man, the myth, the legend, our first place winner from the ARG Charlotte, North Carolina tournament that we are here at, and I will let him introduce himself.
Hey guys, I'm Senokossoff. I played the best deck of the format, the Tier 0 deck, Victor, after Stargate, and it's just the best deck I've ever seen. This card is insane. You guys already know what this card does. I play it because you don't want to play excessive, you don't want to play Angstrom, because if you ride it, you lose the game. And if you lose the game, you don't win the game. So, if you ride this card, you're giving up the draw, but you're giving the power. And if you can't stride while you're on this, you still win the game, because you can stand stuff for 5k, GB2, and give Vanguard 5k, and it's just, excessive does nothing, and you never want to resolve Angstrom, because ditching 3 cards is way too much of a cost, especially if you don't kill them. But yeah, this card is insane. If you don't run it, there's something wrong with you. And I'm talking about in any deck. Like, you play in Chaos, I don't know. If you want to play it, you just play this card. Play it.
Did you have anything that you wanted to say about what you thought of the other Stargate decks, or good match? Yeah, what? Or good or bad matchups?
There were bad matchups. Mr. Invincible's a pretty good card, I hear. Gets all the ladies. Speaking of ladies, I played 3 Magical Performer. She's the best. She's like Sazanda, but, way better. Because she has an auto.
What's up, guys? It's Josh from Cardfight Empire here with the man, the myth, the legend, our first place winner from the North Carolina ARG Charlotte that we are currently at. I will let him introduce himself a little further.
Hey guys, I'm Senokossoff. I played the best deck in the format, the Tier 0 deck, Victor. This is my build. I played the 4 Zubat because the card's insane. Any deck needs to play it. Every deck needs to play it. It draws you cards. It calls you cards. It restands your cards. And it gives you resources and draws you card for spending all of your resources and drawing cards anyway. So, and then I run this card because this is the best card that you would want to ride if you didn't have this card. Because it's shiny and it doesn't suck when you ride it. Cool Hank instead of Ninjad because this card can swing at a rear guard, not activate. Ninja has to activate if it swings at a rear guard. If I have to make a column of this or make a board including this card and this card, and they have a rear guard, I want to be able to save this effect for later. And it's a consistent +5, and I run 15 grade ones, so it's way more efficient. And 4 Golsachi because it's the staple. It has resist, and it's pre-GB, counterblast 1 standard, or if I have Victor Vanguard. I play Baryon at 4 because drawing cards is good, okay? Cards make this card even freer. A lot of the times when I PG and I use its effect, I counterblast 1 and then I draw another PG. It happens 70% of the time, dude. I play 4 Gunzin because if I don't see this card against Kagro or Narakami, I lose the game. If I don't see it against Messiahs or Chaos, I might lose the game. I play Jerohawk at 4 because this card enables a lot of the deck. It replaced my Yaki. It's Catalyst when going sold, draw a card, stand the unit at a boost to a +2k, as long as I have Victor Vanguard. It goes in Soul, so it fuels for this card that I will explain later. It counterblast 1, which fuels for this card, which unflips it all, and it gives power and stands unit. What else could you want? It draws me cards, stands units, more aggression. I play 3 Stride Enabler because I don't have room for a 4th. I play 7 grade 3s, and I'm going to be on a Victor if I see a grade 3. So I only play 3 because I'm drawing enough cards. I don't feel the need to play a 4th, and I don't have the room for the 4th. I also play Magical Performer at 3 because Sever Temper sucks. Why would anybody want to play it? Because this card gets huge on GB8 turns, and this card, if you're on a winning champ turn,
and it is the first card you stand at GB1, and you can put his effect on standby, flip a card with Winning Champ, and then activate, and it'll get the 5k because it's an auto skill. You can put auto skills on standby, and just it gets 5k for face-up card in G-Zone. So that's really good. And then I play Victed as my starter. I play it instead of Kabutoron because Kabutoron will die before I even get to use it. It's in the way usually. This card draws me a card. It's pre-GB, and it just enables more. It gives the rear guard plus 2k, so I can combo with Golsachi because they're both pre-GB. If I just need to draw a card early, because I may be missing a combo piece for the next turn when I want to kill you, I just stand this card after my Vanguard swings. This card says whenever a card stands, so even if it self-stands, I can just use its skill, go and soul, draw me a card, give 2k to rear guard. It's also good if you don't have a booster for Golsachi to make it 11k on its own before it restands. And also, I play the Blau Heal because why don't you play this card? If you don't, you're bad because you bind it if you have another one, or you bind it and another heal, you counter Soul Charge. Who doesn't want to do that? Every deck's getting it, just play it. It's also shiny. I also play 2 to the draw. I don't play it for the draw effect. I play it for the plus 3k because sometimes if I just don't have enough pressure, or if I have something that needs to swing on its own without a booster real quick, I can throw it in Soul, give it 3k, and boom, it swings 12 at a Vanguard. The only thing it won't hit is Bravest Victor. That's bullshit, by the way. The name Bravest Victor is bullshit. It's a false prophet. No one plays it. It's bad. This is the only deck. You play 4 this card because this card wins you the Link Joker matchup, period. This card also is a pseudo Red Lightning, as for a counterblast, you unflip 2 cards, or unlock 2 cards, or do 1 and 1, and you just play it because it's a Nutrient Angel clone, and why wouldn't you want to unlock cards or unflip damage? It's also a Blau Cougar. I know you guys like your Blau. And then I play 4 Red Lightning because Red Lightning is a god. If you use Doggin Titan, say you call a Red Lightning, you put him in Soul, you unflip a damage, then you Soul Blast him out and you flip this Doggin Titan face down, and then you unflip another damage. It's like Red Lightning is basically just counter charge 2 for going to the drop zone and flipping a G-Guard face down. That's a plus, dude. And then moving all this trash out of the way, I'm gonna go into my stride deck. You play this broke-ass card right here at 2, because this card wins you the game, hence winning in its name. You are winning if you go into this card and resolve all of its skills multiple times. Well, this skill multiple times, and this skill at least once. This card sets up for this card. If you can pull off enough stands and maybe G-Guard the next turn, it gives you enough resources to do this card. And this card's just really fucking good. It wins you anything if you like, oh, you have 8 cards in hand, you don't have 2 PGs or 3 heals in your hand. Alright, this card wins me game. And then you play 4 Victodick. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 Victodick and 2 Whiftoplasma, because you need a whiff on some of your drive checks and you need to dick them down with the other one. Because, you know, Victoplasma is the dirty devil. And he's just generic restand, and you can still do the first drive Victoplasma play. It's still really good if you're very far behind. You're just the worst possible game you could ever imagine, and he just gets you there. He doesn't get you there. And I play Seabreeze because why not? I have the room. And I play Dismal because I don't want to die to VMAX. I play Gundreed because it makes Baryons free if you use it, because Counterblast 1. Alright, this attack didn't hit apparently. So I draw a card for a Counterblast, and at the end of that battle, I countercharge 1. This card, it's free, dude. And then I play, of course, 3 of my boy Doggin Titan, because, yes, you want more shield value, and you want to countercharge for Soul Blast or unlock for Soul Blast. It won me games against Chaos today, and it really just made all my bad matchups into non-existent matchups that I don't really give a shit about because they're gonna die to cards anyway. And then I played Meteor Kaiser Victor, or Meteor Kaiser Unior 1. I don't play Meteor Kaiser Victor because that card sucks. I can play Meteor Kaiser Unior because if I use a PG
like I have to use the PG before I G-guard because sometimes I'll have enough cards in my hand that I draw heal trigger, I draw PGs, and I only have one open counterblast. I'll be like, all right, I'll PG the Vanguard, and then I counterblast, I draw a card. Sometimes I'll even draw the heal, and then I'll be like, all right, Junior, I countercharge 2, now I have 2 open damage for the next turn. What are you gonna do about it? Can you kill me? No? Alright, Stark. And then all my matchups today were pretty simple. I played Blasters, I played Gurgwit. Gurgwit was the only person to take a game off me except for the guy who got second. I lost to him game 1 because I just didn't have any zeros on his Helios turn, so I'm like, let's not waste time. I'm gonna go to game 2, dude. He's like, sure, dude. And then I go in, and then I dragger him in time, and this card is insane. This card wins a lot of games. It is very underrated. It does not free Stratos, unfortunately, for all you good Yu-Gi-Oh players out there. Stratos will forever be on the ban list. I'm very sorry. I can't do it with this card. And I fought Tachi's. Tachi player wasn't as good as I thought it would be, but it also could have been me just telling him no. He didn't stride, if that says anything. He never strode because he died. And then I fought, what was I fought? I fought Blasters, Gurgwit, Tachi's. Then I fought, what was it? It was Chaos Breaker next. And I 2-0'd it because that's an easy matchup. And then I fought Victor the mirror match. I drew 5. That was easy. He misplayed a lot though. He misplayed a lot. I think he didn't get enough practice with the deck. I've been practicing the deck since the stuff was announced, since stuff was getting announced. Like I played Jarrowhawk immediately when it was announced, and I'm like, I don't play in tournaments regularly, but I'm gonna know what this card does. And then he just wasn't activating some of the skills, and I don't think he knew like all of the procs entirely. So it was just, I think he was just not educated on the deck well enough before doing this event. He was round 5. He only had 1 draw, and he had won every other game. And then I was his first loss. And then after that I fought Thavez in round 6. It was really hard for him to keep up because of just smacking his rear guards without giving him damage. So his cards that he calls that need counterblast wouldn't be able to do their effects, and then second game he just couldn't stop drawing triggers. So I got really lucky there, but I don't think it was luck that I needed. I just needed to kill him. So I starked him and he died. And then last game, this card undeletes your Vanguard. Just so you know, this card undeletes your Vanguard. So I couldn't stride because I let the one guy hit because I didn't want to take a crit and die. And I'm like, all right, I can't stride, but I have my Victor Vanguard is deleted. So I draw a Cool Hank for a turn with a Gunzin, a Jarrowhawk, and a Magical Performer with 5 face-up G units, and one of them's a Dog and Titan, and I'm like, alright, make the board, on delete. He has 3 cards in hand because he triple triggered me, and I was triggered, and then he died. Because I hit a crit trigger, I put it on Magical Performer, and it restored 3 times, and he died. And that got me first place in North Carolina, Charlotte ARG. This deck is insane. If you don't already have it built, build it. It's tier 1. It's the best deck I've ever seen. I've been playing Nova Grapplers since I started playing the game, and I believe I am the best Nova Grappler player in the Southeast United States, and I haven't seen anybody pilot this deck better than me. It's insane. It's so good. I've been waiting for it for a very long time, and I want to see it do more. It can do a lot more.
Awesome. Definitely enjoyed having you along for the deck profile. For long followers of the channel, you've seen Mr. David before on our interviews, because I believe he won his ARG states last time he was on the channel.
I did.
For Florida.
I got first in that too.
With Nova Grappler.
Nova Grappler. I played Victor Muscle Shriek in 7 Seas meta, and I'm like, die.
Yeah. So you guys have seen David before. Obviously, it's like one of the best Nova Grappler players in the Southeast. Like you said, definitely played tier 0 broken deck with no counters. Isn't that right?
No counter. There's no counter to the deck. You just can't win. Even the mirror match is easy, dude.
This is true. The mirror match is basically like, I don't know, whoever gets beat up first loses.
Yeah, whoever gets unlucky first.
Yep, loses.
Whoever makes the bad guard decision. bad swing decision. Whoever calls the wrong card loses. But yeah.
True.
Thanks
All
for
right,
having
guys.
me, man.
Well, yeah, no problem. Thank you for being on the channel as usual.
My pleasure.
Guys, I will see you guys later on the next video. If you want to check out the description down below, our social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, stuff like that. And
Check it out.
without further ado, I will see you guys on the next video.
See you
Peace,
guys.
guys.